Culture Club, brought to you by Hanom.
Santa Rita resident Raymond Anderson is a graphic designer, having earned his bachelor's in graphic design.
I worked in the fashion industry for about 15 years. And so in LA.
Anderson said he wanted to be closer to his family and loved ones, so he moved back to Guam in 2012. After settling in, he would eventually get back into fashion design and would create his brand, Gutbu Guam, in 2013.
It's about a beautiful person coming from this island, about the experiences of walking on the beach and taking in all the indigenous culture, and also being close to my family as well.
Gutbu Guam initially started out as apparel, such as t-shirts, but recently Anderson has branched out into jewelry, working with different artists.
From here and from the mainland, and there's such similarities between our cultures with the Navajo and here, and they also use spiny oyster, and so I think that that's like something that I'm trying to link together.
Making jewelry was nothing new for Anderson, having worked briefly with the company that focused on sterling silver before moving back to the island.
They saw my designs and they were like, oh, let's apply it to jewelry. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And so once I saw that, they started listening to my designs. I was inspired by this brand called Energy Muse as well, and they did a lot of semi-precious stones and lava beads.
Wanting to add pieces like earrings, necklaces, and bracelets to Gutbu Guam, he said his uncle John Damian offered to show him how to make jewelry out of shells and other local materials.
I started making them, and I started making the round beads, the money bead, and then I started looking at the scraps that he was getting rid of, and I was like, hey, I can make a latte stone out of that. I draw inspiration from the people, like working together and creating something that's beautiful, something that's pure, like awe-inspiring.
And with FestPac 2020 set for Hawaii, Anderson has seen a resurgence of young creatives.
The younger generation is now picking up, and there's a lot of us now, and so I think that that's a great way of preserving our culture. I want to, showcase how beautiful people can be and how we can grow together.
Culture Club, brought to you by Hanom.